This video is for Mr. Michael Redhorn and Mr. Gerald Manenbaum. So I just want to give you guys a tour of the off-grid property. So this is the bunkie that I built with my brother and our friend. Sorry, the sunlight's right in your face, but this is it. It's a little 10 by 10 loft cabin, sketchy staircase. This is the inside though. So you open it up, you've got your fridge right here. Got all the electrical set up, so your charge controller, your inverter. Got some walkie-talkies, some light for safety. Everything's charging here. Batteries are all down here. We have this bed, right? And if you look, you can actually slide out the other one. Yeah, so we have two beds right here. And then going to the other corners, of course, we've got the little wood stove to keep you warm in the fall, not really for the winter because it gets very cold. Got the Dyson, of course, for cleaning. And yeah, we got some supplies, so some food, some sauces, coffee, some outdoor stuff. Got the bear preventer as well, bear spray. Yeah, pretty much all the main thing. This is kind of like a buffalo themed one. And we have the upstairs loft here. So this is where I work, and there's two beds stacked on top of each other. So these can be unstacked. Two people can sleep very comfortably up here, and then there's this Murphy desk I installed, so I don't want to take it down, but it's collapsible with each of these things. But yeah, this is basically where I work, and yeah, my computer is on top of an ammo desk, and we got a couple of monitors right here, and then we got people there. So oops, I will show you guys a little bit more. So let me show you the rest of the property. And yeah, that's just this last corner. You can see the buffalo themed stuff. All right, next up, got the rest of the property. So going outside, we have this table that my brother built, solar panels where all the future electrical stuff will be housed, primarily the one solar panel, which kind of stinks because we're living off this one solar panel right now and the other ones are set up. Got a little area where we put spare newspaper and dry wood. We have the target range over there, and then we have, probably can't see from over there, but we have the fire pit, which we've had to move a couple of times, but that's where it is right now, and we'll build another one in the future. Got the outhouse, the other building, and the gazebo we just put up. So for the outhouse, we built this, had to dig a hole, and yeah, we built it out of skids for the most part. But yeah, very proud of this because this thing is a pull-up bar up here too, so not only can you do number two, you can do some pull-ups too. Have the classic, of course, because mice will get it, toilet paper in the coffee tin. Nice little touch for the country. I'll probably hang that up at some point. We have the outdoor magazine, specifically American Frontiersman, because, you know, I'm pioneering this whole thing. Book of Trees, got some Ontario tourism stuff. This was in our old place that we used to have in Quebec, and basically just had this there as a little sentimental touch. And then we have the pipe so that there's no smell in there, and yeah, you guys know what happens in there. Cool. So that is the outdoors thing. I couldn't get the lawnmower to work, and the grass here is still so long, which sucks, and I put so much time into fixing this lawnmower. So barbecue's over here. Had to drop all this gravel off and had this building dropped off, pre-assembled. This is the other people we got the property with. They basically just bought this whole thing, but this thing's all unfinished. We're having a lot of electrical done, and then we will insulate this and then put a wood stove in here, but there's a lot of other stuff happening in here. So this is their property. And then last but not least, the newest structure, which is the gazebo. We'll walk over here and give you better perspective. And yeah, there's a little mountain over here, by the way. So yeah, this is the gazebo. And I know it's not like a real gazebo. You can open up the other windows, by the way, but it was just something where when we were hanging out, we had no space to hang out outside when it was raining, for example, or at night. There's a lot of people. So yeah, in some case if the bugs were bad or if it's raining, it was not good night. So we basically just have this little area. So lawnmower's in here for now. Yeah, I put so much time into this lawnmower, but put these like hanging lights in here. So yeah, this is just the area where we're going to end up hanging out more at night. And yeah, I guess that is the grand tour of, oh yeah, I guess there's the last thing I should show, which is the shipping container in the shower area. So, going back over here, this is basically where I work as a stand-up table, by the way. And then we have the Starlink, which is key for internet, obviously. And we're going through some thick grass. Got the kayak there, wheelbarrow, spare skid wood and skids, which have built a lot of stuff. As you'll notice, this whole thing is basically made out of skids. But this is the water station, so this is where we clean dishes, and you could eventually do clothes here. We just need to get a wringer, and then you're good to go. But essentially with this, it's all hooked up to hot water to this heater, and then everything runs through this battery operated station right here, which goes to the water. And then we have one side for the sink area and the other side for the shower. So looking at the shower, this is essentially what it looks like. Not too fancy, as you can tell, but just have a bunch of water. The water situation here is have to go to a stream and fill up these containers with water and walk them back right now, which kind of stinks. And then I tried to put in this sandpoint well over here this morning and completely failed. It's called the drive cap, got stuck to the top of it and stripped all the threads, so I need to figure out how to pull up the well and the sandpoint, so that kind of stinks. But this is the shipping container. And so when we got the property, the only thing here was the shipping container, completely empty, and then there was an old van over there that we've since had removed. But this is basically all the supplies. So all the tools we have are located over here. We have 2 generators, all the manual tools, pretty much all of our supplies, all sorts of fun stuff like toys over here, some clothing, telescope, which is the latest edition, ladder ball. What else do we have? We have a bunch of things like disc golf. We have a bunch of targets and stuff. There's this for outdoors, the mattress, and again, a bunch of spare wood. And then the whippersnipper, and yeah, some fun tools and stuff. And here's the car that I rented to come up with. Great little Honda Insight for touring. Has been absolutely awesome for me. And then yeah, so this is essentially the property. You can hear how quiet and nice it is up here. Such an awesome, beautiful day here too. But yeah, that's it from me. And yeah, that is a summary of what life is like for Matty when he's living off the grid, living the dream.